Here's Teddy doing some chili roasting. He's got his own chili roaster. He needs one because he's got a big greenhouse. That smells so good. Can't even imagine how good that smells right now.
Garden to the table.
I like it because, what was I going to say, you can get it 24/7 here because you got a greenhouse, right? It grows year round.
Year round.
Nice. Alright, we got a couple of, well, there was a lot more here earlier. There's not as many, but there were some, what do you call it, hummingbirds. Just sitting there, enjoying this evening here, northern New Mexico. You can see a pretty range. Beautiful night.
She said it's ready, man.
Alright, here's what it looks like, man. That's looking good. That's some green chili that started in May sometime, when the greenhouse will take you to the greenhouse a little bit later. But look at how beautiful that looks. It's all peeled. Fresh green chili. Northern New Mexico. You can see how neat this is. Here's a wood burning stove. Usually most of this is used in the winter time. Keeps the house warm. If you look out the window, you can see how pretty that mountain range is. You see, here's some fresh tomatoes from the garden too. Here's some freshly peeled green chili. We got some calabacita, some hot peppers. All that comes from the greenhouse, and you can see right out the window they got a bunch of apples right there on the tree. Alright, this is the true deal of planting it from seed and going into the tummy. Fresh green chili on a tortilla. Alright, we were looking at one of Cousin Teddy's apple trees. Well, I got one of these and tried one already. I tell you, they're so tasty. It's only, oh man, birds are gonna have to eat that one. But we're gonna go take a look at his greenhouse. These ones here are pretty good size already. It's Teddy's backyard. Got a beautiful place. So here's his greenhouse. It's only about maybe less than 3 or 4 years old. You can see he had some trees he planted there. I don't know why they had a hard time taking them. This is his backyard. But some of those were like his great uncle. That was his house over there. And this is where we're at now, was his like great grandpa. Pretty scenery. I won't even be able to begin to tell you which plants are what. You get a nice area of landscaping. You got some river rock back there. Railroad ties. Look at this flower. She comes down here every day, pretty much, especially because of the drought they've had here. Waters from his well. I won't begin to act like I know anything about gardening, what flower is what. This is rock garden. And you got some flower beds, and I don't know what kind of beds these are, but underneath they got some screens so that the moles, I think they call them, they can't come from the bottom and eat the roots. I do recognize onions over there in the back. I got a landscape real pretty. Some tomatoes. I just had some of those inside for dinner. I'm always freaking out because this place gets pretty hot. Back, get out. No dogs allowed. Oh, look at some of them monsters here. But I was saying I always freak out because of the snakes. And anybody knows me, I hate mice and snakes. So if I scream, Don't judge me. But it's not bad. It doesn't feel, it says like it's 90 something in here right now. And it's probably in the low 80s, high 70s. But he got some jalapenos over there. Hey buddy, get out, back. And I got a water system that they built that comes in here. So he builds a lot of his own, or he grows a lot of his own plants from scratch. And so you got some chili peppers and some tomatoes over there. And here's some of those chilies that we just ate. Oh man, that's some good stuff. I guess those are more tomatoes. Oh yeah, there's some chili there. So he can grow it 24/7 now. He grows it in the wintertime. It does good because I mean, he's got a roaster now. He could do everything. Now what I'm saying is the snakes, they go in between those rocks there. They like the heat, I guess. Now it's starting to feel like 100 degrees. But he's done a great job. Nothing like growing your own veggies and then putting it on the dinner table, huh? Kodak, what's going on? Then he's got another big apple tree over there still. That's always been pretty tasty. We usually eat those in August. Oh man, they're really good. So, I know he's got some other plants growing up there. Oh, there they are up there. I think they're pumpkins. This looks delish. Some onions. Oh man. You can make some good salsa with your own jalapenos, chili, tomatoes. I have no idea what any of these things are, but looks like they're going good. Here's an old well. Probably live in use back in the 1800s. And I think these are pumpkins here. That's one of the biggest blue spruces I've ever seen. Huge. Yes, sirree. Beautiful out here. Here, boy. Heel. Let's see. Good boy. Sit. Huh? Come on. Good boy. Shake. Let's see. Shake. Come on. Shake. Good boy. Shake. Shake. Oh, good boy. Doing good. You like the wrench? You like the wrench? Huh? Down. Down. Good boy. Crawl. Crawl. Ah, yeah. Give me 5. Give me 5. Give me 5. Yep, yep. Nothing like having pretty scenery. Alright, we're trying to finish up our last couple of hours here at the ranch, and we're trying to decide, I mean, we had a full schedule today. Went to church, went to breakfast at a great place, then we went to the hot springs, but we didn't get in it because it was too hot. It was like already hot, then to jump in that more heat. We went for a ride. We went and visited a lady that used to be my babysitter when I was in second grade. She's 100, turned 100 a month ago, so we went to go say hi. That was kind of a nice visit. And then we came back to the ranch, and we didn't expect to go over to Cousin Teddy's. And they ended up feeding us, and we got to eat some great veggies and from out of his greenhouse. But the whole point is we still wanted to go shoot the ARs, and we still got to pack for tomorrow. And now this guy was saying, "No, let's just pack early. We'll pack some of our gear that we can pack, and that way tomorrow's not so hard." But now, after spending $1,000 to spend them to National Youth Leadership training for Boy Scouts, he comes up with this, why do it today when you could do it tomorrow? What? I never heard of that, saying that NYLT. I thought he was supposed to come back and be a leader, a jet setter. But anyways, there's where my dad's buried. And we went and visited him yesterday. And that's where I'll be going. That's where I'm going to stay. But yeah, it's been a fun week, fun time. It's always hard to finish up the week knowing that it's time to go back. I always had some readjusting that I had to do ever since I was a kid. Even when I was 5 years old, it was always hard to leave this place. And it's I remember just getting home and just my mom always saying it took me a week to get back adjusted to the big city life and being away from here at the ranch. So many good memories with my dad, my brother, my uncles, and cousins and great uncles, and everybody here just as a kid growing up. So it makes it some great memories. We're blessed to see that. There's Mark, one of the good neighbors here. But look at that scenery. So that's what we always hate leaving. We've always been about being in the woods, being in the mountains, and we have a good time when we're here.